If I might spare a word as well for what I think is probably one of the better aspects of it, I really liked how they did some of the stuff in the story for the Exo Stranger. I think that that's one of the high points for it, not just in terms of the background lore like the Dark Future lore book, which I won't talk about too much here, but if you've not read it, it's crazy. Go do it, read it, it's nuts, it's wonderful.
What is it exactly? I haven't read. Is it an in-game lore book?
It's an in-game lore book, yes, and basically it is what happened in the Exo Stranger's timeline.
The Dark Future where the darkness won.
Exactly, in this, it's full of absolutely incredible stuff, and it's effectively take all of the gravitas of any of the events that Callus speculated might happen in the future that his scribes write about in the Chronicon, and make it, and basically say, yeah, all of these things happened in my timeline. They were real, you know? And it gives you this really stark contrast to what you're doing now. But better than that, I think, there's these missions that you will go on where you'll be looking up Clovis Bray's journal with Elsie, and you'll be exploring various lost sectors, right? And, you know, the Skeleton Key missions, I think, is what they're best called, because that's what you use to actually unlock them. Yeah, those are fantastic because you get interactions with Elsie, and she gives you all of this depth about herself and her past life, and then you even get to see Elsie reunite with Anna for a second, and it's not...
I heard about that, yeah.
A little bit of a spoiler alert, but it's not exactly the most harmonious moment in the world, you know?
I would imagine.
Effectively, it's Anna realizing, for starters, that, you know, the sister that she might have read or heard about thanks to whatever information about herself that she had on herself when she resurrected. Yeah, she's still alive, but it's not really her, it's her from another timeline. Oh, by the way, your father, or grandfather rather, was a terrible human being.
Wild dude.
Wild, completely and utterly mad scientist. Having no morality. I'd say very much narcissistic personality disorder might be somewhere in there.
To say the least.
It's
that's the least of his problems.
He calls himself the Luca, which is to say, like,
the last
effectively
common
like
ancestor.
Last common ancestor, except he says he will be the Luca for all of the future of humanity, which,
yeah.
I mean, okay, cool there, bud. That's very humble. And then also, to top it all off, Elsie is having to tell Anna that there is now a very important part of wielding the darkness that she kept her from in previous timelines, and it didn't work. And Anna embraced it full force, and now she's basically dropping all of this on someone. And you could take any one of those stories and it would be, you know, a crazy emotional day. And Anna reacts, I think, in the most human way possible, which is, I need time. I don't know what to think about this. And she just leaves, and Elsie's like, no, I need to... And it's a brilliantly crafted moment because it feels very real, you know? Like, Anna has all of the power of a guardian at her disposal, but she is still very much confronted by these real problems that Elsie is putting forward to her, that some of them are not at all empathetic, if you get what I mean. Like, we can't empathize with, oh, you know, you need to wield the darkness because in previous timelines I stopped you from doing it and you became a mad guardian or something. But something like your grandfather is not the kind of kind-hearted person, is not the kind of great engineer or visionary that you thought that he was. Yeah, stuff like that really can hit home. It can be quite understandable for a lot of people. So, yeah, bravo to whoever wrote those moments, and bravo to the voice actresses who brought them to life, because fantastic stuff. I really did like this. This was you know, for me, they are the stars of this expansion.